So I promised you guys a new car, and here it is. This is my 2004 BMW 330i 6-speed manual. Now, it might not look all that cool or flashy, but it's actually the one trim below the M3. So if you wanted an E46 with four-door or a sedan version, and you wanted anything sporty, this was your ticket right here. Now, I picked this up as the cheapest running and driving clean title E46 330 out there. It is even cheaper than some of the 5-speed models that you can find, but the 6-speed is the one that you want. And this is what I've got. I've got the basically stripped down version of the 330i. It is everything an M3 is, except in your standard run-of-the-mill everyday driver. And that's what it is to me, at least right now. I have a couple different options or plans that I want to hear what you guys would do if you had this car in the comments down below. Now, it's not a ZHP, it's not the sport package, but it still is sporty. It's got a lot of pep, a lot of get up and go, but of course, with it being the cheapest running and driving, there are of course some problems with it. And that I'll be able to divulge in here in just a second. So, what I haven't told you guys is that I've actually owned this car for just about a month now, and in that time, I've put over 3,000 miles on the car. I've been doing a bunch of little trips with this, from back home to here in Corvallis where I go to school, and you know, it's a really trusty daily. I really do like this car. It's a lot of fun for just a typical run-of-the-mill car, and that begs the question of, do I keep it? Do I flip it? Or do I build it? I have so many different options, and as it is an E46, one of the best BMWs ever, super easy to build. A lot of parts, a lot of different builds we can go. We could do a drift build, a stance build, anything like that. It is a lot of fun. This car is a clean title, so it's not bashed up or anything like that. I really, really do like the car. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys want to see me do with it here coming up in the future. Do you want to see a series on a fix and flip? Do you want to see me build it into something? Let me know down below, and I'll really take that into account versus what I decide to end up doing with this car. So while this might look like a typical 330, it essentially is. But it's got some quirks and features to it. We'll start off with the door panel here. So this is the first car that I've ever had with tinted windows. So it's kind of cool. Tinted windows doesn't make a car cool, but as you can tell, they are super, super dark. For someone that's never driven with tinted windows, makes it a bit of a challenge. As you can see, the seat here is nice and torn up. Definitely a downside right there, but it doesn't affect comfort or reliability or anything like that. Still got the powered seats and all that, which is super nice and handy. And the best part right there, you see that third pedal right there? Yes sir, that's what it's all about. We've got this fabulous 6-speed, I believe it's even a ZF transmission right here. Sorry about focus, not really happening right now. And it is my daily. I've been living and eating out of it, so apologize about the mess that I have. Few little quirks and features. The biggest one, my biggest downside on this car, is the front window regulators. If you guys have an E46 and you don't have your problems with your 2 front window regulators, I don't know what you're doing. Lucky you. This car also has a sunroof, which kind of difficult to tell right there. Super, super awesome. I now have sunroofs in all 3 of my cars, and it's awesome. It's your standard 330. It's brand new stock. Like, nothing on this has been altered or changed at all. And like I said, 330, that is the money man right there. The baby M3 4-door right here. And like I said, that 6-speed inside is very, very rare. It actually only came in 2 model years, in 2004 and 2005. Only offered here in the 330, or the 330 ZHP, which unfortunately or fortunately, this is not one of those cars. Now, one of my good buddies, he does have, I believe it's an 04, it could be an 05 330i ZHP. So here in the future, he's done some stuff to it as his kind of daily. I would love to go ahead and throw a comparison video up for you guys to really pinpoint the differences between the 330i that I have and his 330i ZHP. Now, it is a high mileage car, so you can tell there's some dents, nicks, and scrapes here and there, but all in all, you know, I've been driving it a lot. It's super dirty. Something about the brakes that are on there right now, the brake pads, just give out a lot of dust. I mean, it's kind of random. You'll find the wheel brand new and super clean up in the front sometimes, and the other times it'll be as dirty as that. Today just happens to be like the first day in a while that it has been clean, or it's been sunny, excuse me. It's super dirty, and I've got some stuff like here. I would love to help fix some of the dry spots in the paint right there. The headlights, they might even just fully need to be redone or just refinished. I'm not sure either way. We've got the BMW logo, which looks okay, but it's definitely super faded. I say it looks okay on camera, but it's like all messed up, so definitely got to order myself new ones of those, figure out what I'm gonna do with the headlights. But overall, this is a pretty clean car for what I paid for it. And like I said, it was the cheapest running and driving 330i 6-speed in the US, at least as of right now. So if we head on in and pop the hood, I'll show you guys what's happening under there. Like I said, guys, it is fully 100% completely stock, so nothing special under here. Oh, let's see if I can get this one handed with the camera in the other. There we go. Like I say, very dusty, very dirty, but there you have it. I believe it's an M54. I'll pop it on the screen if it's not, but super stock, basic. I mean, not much to say about it. It's pretty straightforward. This kind of seems odd that it's just completely empty in there. I don't know if that's normal or stock, but for what it is, I mean, it's just a clean running and driving daily car, and that's what I have it for right now. But since it is an E46, known to be one of the most tunable platforms and stuff as far as drifting, power, anything like that, these E46s are known to, you know, handle it. They're great for throwing a set of coilovers on there and lowering it, putting some nice wheels and tires. Doesn't matter. Like, there are so many different possibilities for this car. Let me know in the comments below what you guys want to see on it. So as far as reliability goes, like I said, I've used this car for 3,000 miles within the last like month and a half that I've owned the car. Other than adding a little bit of oil, it doesn't burn too much, just a tad bit. It's honestly one of the best cars that I have owned to this date. Do I love it so much to keep it in the fleet? Well, maybe not in this stock form. Is it worth fixing and flipping? Because other than the window regulators and replacing that front seat or getting it reupholstered, that's all that's got to be done to make this a really solid runner. So right now it's sitting at just over 205,000 miles. Yes, I know that's a lot, but clean title, 6-speed car, and I've known the original previous owner for my entire life. He is a cousin of mine, and so when he said he was selling the car, I knew immediately I wanted to buy it. And he generously came up with a price that we both agreed upon. I didn't even haggle or anything like that. He priced it right, and so that is my car. Like I say, super dirty. I haven't had the time to wash it right now. Very busy in class, but I'm super excited to share with you guys my new car to the channel, the 2004 BMW 330i 6-speed. Let me know again what you guys want to see with it. And I still have my 2010 Chevy Camaro V6 and my 2006 Hummer H3 Adventure, which here coming up you'll see a big transformation on that car, because last time we sent it, it was probably stock, but I can tell you right now it is not stock. Unfortunately, this is the only car that I have down with me at school at the moment. So unfortunately, my camera just died, so I gotta finish this up on my phone here. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let me know again in the comments. I'm sure I've said this a million times, so I apologize about that. But what you guys want to see next, whether it's Camaro content, Hummer content, or BMW, let me know in the comments down below. I'm super excited to share with you guys my BMW, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. And yeah, I look forward to hearing your guys' feedback on the car, and I'm ready to start doing stuff with it. Just like that, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. Make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, thank you guys so much. I'll talk to you later. Bye.